Let's get started then, shall we? So, first things first, we have the story, which we can completely ignore for just now, and then on to difficulty. We're going to be playing on Core. So, Core is basically you're playing, well, if I don't click on it right now, Core is you're playing just the basic Pathfinder system. So, everything is exactly as you would expect. It's like full damage, it's your character does the normal amount of damage, your character will die after getting an injury, all of that sort of stuff. Also, your character will die, after suffering a deadly injury, and then your game is over. Which, if we scroll down here, we're also going to turn on Last Azlanti mode, which basically means if we die, that's it. The save is gone and we need to restart. So, hopefully, that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's what we're going to be going with. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I want to turn on here. Wait, are we not in Core? Oh, we're not in Core. I never actually selected it. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I was thinking you can't have character retrain there. Is there anything else we want to turn on? I think it's all fairly okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably all going to be fine. Do you want to do... There's one of these which is probably useful. No. No, okay, we don't need to turn that on. Right. Let's go to next. So, into our character. So what do you guys think a good character would be for permadeath? I was thinking about it a little bit, because the main character has to be somebody who won't die, right? Because if somebody's going to die right away, then it's really just not going to work. So, if I go in here, we'll ignore portrait for just now. Like, if you want somebody to die, somebody not to die, you have to be playing somebody who's a little bit tanky, but not in the front lines. Because your tank might die fairly often, right? If you're not sure about a fight, like, that's the one you want taking all the damage. So it's going to make a lot of sense that they'll die. If you have somebody in the back line who's too squishy, you could easily get one shot. So you're kind of looking for like a mid-range character who's kind of ranged but also tanky, which is difficult to find. I was thinking fighter might be good for that. So, PC death speedrun. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking fighter might be good for this, right? So, you play a fighter, you kind of sit back a little bit, you're tanky if you need to be. Is there anything else that kind of fits it? I guess I'm looking for high in this category here. I like this bit as well, where it tells you what different characters are in terms of their tankiness. It's quite useful. Maybe Ranger definitely not. Monks get crazy high AC later into the game, but they're frail at the start. That might be good. Yeah, we could potentially go into Monk. They're a little bit tanky. The problem is with Monk, there is a character you meet fairly early on who's a Monk, but we might lose him because I'm going to also be playing a little bit evil, so... we'll think about that one. See what else we got. Druid, Cavalier, a warrior who has an animal companion. It gives you an extra person as well, which is quite nice. That seems like it could be cool. I feel like you'll die before it becomes any good and you'll regret suggesting it. That's alright. I don't have any, idea that we're going to survive a long time. I suspect that we're going to get, maybe a couple hours into the game and then just completely die. Looking at it, we're kind of the middle ones, like War Priest, might be okay. If it's anything like Kingmaker, Animal Companions are always a good choice, in which case we'll go with that. So which one was that? That was Cavalier. Sure. Made a decision. Do we got now you see, now we have more to look at, because we can be like, do you want to be a Beast Rider Cavalier? Do you want to be a Cavalier of the Paw? There's all sorts of things. They pledge to defend halfling settlements and other innocent folks by patrolling the wilderness? I don't want to defend halflings. No. Renowned monster hunters? That seems better. Fearsome leader? I'm liking the idea of just being in the back lines as a leader. Exhilaration of the charge, not really what I'm looking for. Crucial in defeat of a powerful wizard king. Could be cool, we get a shield with that one, but that kind of implies we're going to be, right up there. I know there are so many subtypes, and when you haven't really decided on it, it's like, ooh, what about this? But what about that? So what's Banner? At 5th level, a Cavalier's banner becomes a symbol of inspiration to his allies and companions. As long as the Cavalier's banner is clearly visible, all allies within 60 feet receive a +2 morale bonus on saving throws against fear, and a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls made as part of a charge. At 10th level, and every 5 levels thereafter, these bonuses increase by +1. That seems pretty good. Oh yeah, there are a ton of classes. Like, you might think it's just for Cavalier, but if we go into all of these, you'll see Arcanist. We got like 6 of them. You get 6 of them. You get 6 of them. Look at it. It's crazy how many classes there are in this. It's actually nuts. If you're trying to just look at all of them before you start, you will get stuck. You lose Animal Companion with the standard banner. That is definitely something to look at. Also, Kineticist. I had no idea how to use this in Kingmaker, and I'm happy that they put it as 5 difficulty. It feels like I'm, validated. Same with Magus as well. Absolutely no idea how to use it properly. Or effectively, I guess I should say. I'm just going to click through these if anyone's interested, just to kind of go for it. But you see, even beyond these, right? So you go down here, you got Ranger, and Rogue, and Shaman, and Skald, and Slayer, Sorcerer, War Priest, Witch, and Wizard. Beyond that, there's then these ones down here, which are then prestige classes. So even once you've chosen your class, once you get into the game, you might actually then go into one of these classes. So, which is just, like, nuts at that point. Luckily, these ones still have another 6. Well, I say luckily, but it would be cool if they did. Anyway, back to our Cavalier. So we lose Animal Companion? Oh, definitely not. So what else we get? Bonus feats could be good, actually. But what do we lose? We lose Tactician. That gives us a teamwork feat. Okay. I don't really want to lose our... Yeah, I don't really want to lose these bonus feats. Yeah. What's Beast Rider, anyway? Oh, we get some mount instead. That's interesting. But you lose your weapon and armor proficiency for just armor proficiency. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. We could just... Is there just... Oh yeah, there's also for all of these. Oh, never mind. I was getting confused. I'm trying to figure out the one that's just like standard. Some of them have a standard one. Now, you know what? I kind of like Beast Rider. Let's go Beast Rider. I made a decision. Now, for here, I'm looking for something that's going to make us, like, difficult to kill. I think Dwarf is probably going to be pretty good for making us difficult to kill. We get, this doesn't matter, because we're going to be riding a mount. We get a +4 racial bonus to combat maneuver defense, which is cool. Hardy gives us +2 racial bonus against poison, spells, and spell-like abilities. We're good against giants. We do get extra bonuses against orcs and goblinoids. Oh yeah, there is a fox race. Yeah, there's the Kitsune. Which are... I think these were a Kickstarter goal. I believe there was like fox, rat, or something else that was being voted on. Yes, very furry. The following alternate heritages may be selected for the Kitsune race. So if I go forward as well with that. So you can choose like a keen one or just a basic one. What does keen give you? You lose... Oh, it changes your ability score modifiers, it says, but what are we losing? Ah, you're losing charisma for intelligence. Okay, makes sense. It's probably if you want to do a certain type of magic build. You also get +1 DC to any saving throws against enchantment. And anyway, whatever. Kitsune have a charisma skill score of 11 or higher. Gain the light spell-like ability to use 3 times per day. Yeah, okay. Anyway, back to dwarves. Dwarves are good. I think dwarves are a top tier for us. I think half-orc, though, as well. That could definitely be good. When the half-orc is brought below 0 hit points but not killed, he can fight on for 1 more round. I mean, that sounds incredibly useful if we want to, survive. Like, surviving for an extra round is always very useful. Half-orcs gain an additional skill rank at 1st level. Okay. I think orcs could be cool. See if there's anything else that jumps out at me. There's also vampires, by the way, if you were looking for more cool stuff. And then Oreds are, like, they're elemental beings of Earth, but they also are dwarf-blooded. I guess that's just a way of saying that they're elemental, which is kind of cool. I think I'm going to be a dwarf. I like the idea of dwarf. Right. Then it's like, what type of dwarf do you want to be? Ooh, what's unstoppable? That sounds good. Harsh conditions or long exertions do not easily tire you. If you're playing in turn-based mode, that fight on for one more round feature of half-orcs is far easier to make use of than it is in real time. Yeah, definitely. I think turn-based is the only way we can play this. I think if we're playing it on real time with pause, there's so much opportunity for you to just get insta-killed. I think that if you're playing on, if you're playing on turn-based, you can very much play much slower with it. And also avoid dying. Yeah. +2 bonus on athletic checks and fortitude against fatigue and exhaustion. Not really what I was hoping there. Well, you also lose your keen senses, stability, and defensive training. I don't think that's worthwhile. Barrow dwarves lose keen senses, defensive training, and hatred, but gain +1 bonus on attack rolls and a +1 dodge bonus to AC against undead. I think we're just gonna be a basic dwarf. Yeah, I'm happy being basic. Right. Then it's, what background do you want? I love this character creation. It's so in-depth. It's just crazy, like how many different places you can go down. Like, look at all the possible selections for these. If you go regional, there's a scroll wheel on your possible selections. Look at that. The orc thing kind of messed you up a couple of times in Kingmaker. It might have, yeah, because we had an orc. We had an orc companion, I think, who was I remember something going wrong. I don't exactly remember what it was though. Or are you meaning that we got killed by them, which is also possible? So basically, all of these just add different class skills to you. I think athletics is one that I kind of want, right? Oh, it gets us proficiencies as well. Ooh. Okay. +1 to fortitude saving throws. I think we might go smith. That kind of gives our character an idea of what we are. Like, we're a dwarf. We like our hammers. You know, that's seeming good. Real-time mode, it usually just ends up with you being dead all the time. It was Reg. Yes, Reg. Right. Con. I'm thinking 16 con. Seems like a good one. You keep up after going below 0 HP, but the next attack perma-killed them. Oh, that was it. It's not just RP, but as actual benefit. I know, right? You have to balance, like, oh, I want this for my RP, but I want this for all your other stuff. Yeah, it looks like our character is fairly simple in terms of what we want. We want strength and con. I can do strength and con. We don't really need intelligence that much. Wisdom? Wisdom's probably useful, right? Is this not where our spell saves come from? Negating charm person and other spells? Yeah, this is mostly where our spell saves come from, so that's probably worthwhile putting an extra couple of points into. I might go... Do we want to go up here to, like, the +3? I think we might go to 17 here, because I don't think I want to spend 3 points to go for an extra 1. Although it would give us extra hit points at the start of the game, which is useful. Yeah, maybe going up to that at the start of the game is pretty good. I don't really... And then, well, maybe we raise our strength like that. That seems like an okay stat line. We don't really care about dex at all, because that's not really what we're going to be doing. Con is going to keep us alive. Strength is going to give us a weapon, which makes sense. Or, like, it's going to allow us to do damage with our weapon. Wisdom's going to keep us away from spell saves. Or it's going to keep us away from spells that would hurt us with a save. Intelligence is really just if you need skill points, as far as I can tell. Let's see if there's anything else. Animal companions require intelligence score 3 to gain access to many new feats. Well, it doesn't really matter. Wait, can we level up our animal companions? Ooh, maybe. I mean, we get it down here. Cool. Let's go with that. I think athletics is one of the main ones that matters, isn't it? Or one of these matters in combat. Mobility matters in combat. That might be the one that we're after. Anyway, these are both class skills, so I'll put points in there so we get our +4, and then maybe persuasion, because it's a class skill. Yeah, that works. We don't really have that many points to spend, so it makes it fairly easy. Alright, now on to feats. We have a ton of these to look at. So, what do we get as a default for our armor proficiency? If I head back here, what are we getting? So we don't get any, sorry, we get this one, right? Yeah, so we don't get the normal weapon and armor proficiency. We get light armor, medium armor, simple weapon, martial weapon, shield. I don't think we need any more proficiency. Yeah, so we can head back to feat as well. So, we could take a weapon focus, but I don't think we need that until we know what we're using as a weapon. There's one of these which is like, die hard. There we go. You're especially hard to kill. When your hit points are below 0, you are not killed and you fight on for one more round. At the end of your turn, unless you're brought above 0, you immediately fall unconscious. No, because this was the thing that instant killed us. Yeah, so we wanted to avoid doing that. That was the exact thing we were talking about with half-orc. Okay, that makes sense to avoid then. Endurance? Again, not really what we're looking for. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm all ears, because a lot of these are very good. Extra initiative is actually pretty good as a way of surviving, because you can decide what you're doing. I also get dwarven proficiency. Yeah, I'm proficient with dwarf stuff, aren't I? Where's that? That's in our race. Yes, weapon familiarity. So anything that has dwarven in its name, we can use. This isn't live at 5? I know! We have access to the game earlier, so we're going to be playing earlier. I thought the embargo was at 5, but it looks like everybody is streaming now, so, you know, I'll go with the flow. Right, so, anything else in here? I think initiative is very good. Oh, I think these are special to dwarves, right? Oh, wait, yeah, dwarves and half-orcs. Gain +2 racial bonus on saving throws against any effect causing nauseated and sickened conditions and against all poisons. That could be good. Yeah. Ironhide, 1 natural armor bonus. Does natural armor bonus stack? I can't remember whether it stacks or whether it's overridden by your armor. Yeah, I always forget that one. If I check, does it tell me? Most bonuses have a type, and as general rule, bonuses of the same type do not stack. Okay. So that might mean it stacks. It might mean it doesn't stack. Lightning reflexes, +2 bonus on all reflex saving throws is fine. Mounted combat. Once per round, only dodge armor bonuses stack. Yeah, and there's one called Sacred, which I know stacks, but that's not relevant right now. Once per round, when your mount is hit in combat, you attempt a mobility check to negate the hit. The hit is negated if your mobility check is greater than the opponent's attack roll. Wait, what? This is incredible, right? Is this not absolutely incredible, given we're going to be mounted the whole time? In theory? Yeah, this could be... Wait. It's negated if your mobility check result is great. Yeah, so this effectively just gives you an option to... Once per round, just negate being hit? That's incredible. Yeah, that's fantastic. I might go with that one. Unless there's something else that's like jumping out at me, but I don't think there is. Toughness, extra health. We can avoid taking this right now because we can get a +1 hit point. Like, because it doesn't stack... Like, from the moment you get it, it stacks when you get it, if that makes sense. Like, we only get 3 hit points right now. But, if we were to wait a little bit, we would still get the same number of hit points. It's not a benefit to take it earlier if we don't need it earlier. But we get the benefit later on it. Steel Soul. +4 racial bonus on saving throws against spells and spell-like abilities. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to take Mounted Combat. It seems good. Now, I have no idea what these orders are, because these are specific to Cavaliers, and I've never played a Cavalier before. So, these appear to be just a set of abilities. Let's go through it. Order of the Cockatrice. So, Challenge. Whenever we issue a challenge, we receive a +1 morale bonus on all melee damage rolls made against the target of our challenge, as long as he is the only creature threatening the target. Ah, so this is like 1v1 me. Okay, that's fine. Dazzling Display, our weapon can frighten people. With Persuasion, which is a class skill, so that might work. Braggart. At 2nd level, the Cavalier receives Dazzling Display as a bonus feat. Yeah, we already got that. and a +2 morale bonus on melee attack rolls made against targets under fear effects. And this, I assume this applies a fear effect, right? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Steal Glory. We can steal Glory from another creature's successful strike whenever a creature other than the Cavalier scores a critical hit against the target the Cavalier is threatening. We can make an attack of opportunity. It's like we're kill stealing. We're the worst MOBA player, right?
Take that compliment in the spirit it was given. So thank you.
Oh, thank you for the resubscription, Matas. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, we're the worst. We're the worst MOBA player. We're kill stealing. We're saying 1v1 me in mid lane. This is awful. At 15th level, the Cavalier, as a free action, declare a moment of triumph. For 1 round, the Cavalier receives a competency bonus equal to our charisma. Nah, we don't have any charisma. We're completely uncharismatic. So Order of the Lion, we get challenge. We also then get an extra class skill, which doesn't matter. At 2nd level, we gain an ability to rally as allies. We can give an encouraging speech to give everyone a bonus to their saving throws equal to charisma. I don't have any charisma. Right, 2nd level, we gain a spiritual shield equal to our... I'm starting to think charisma is important. Do you think charisma is important here? Given that all of these say we need charisma? Anyway, we gain a deflection bonus equal to our charisma modifier to our AC against attacks by the target of his challenge. Destroyer of the Undead. Okay. Cavalier's weapons are treated having the Cavalier's alignment for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. I'm going to be evil, so I don't think this will work. Against any... Oh, wait, it might... I don't know. Anyway. Against an undead target of his challenge, the Cavalier automatically overcomes all damage reduction. The game is out in 4 hours, I think. Something like that. It's out at 5 p.m. BST. Yes, it is. I think it's on Steam and Epic. And... yeah, I think at least Steam and Epic. I'm trying to think... yeah, so that would be... was it 12 p.m. EST? I was trying to do another time zone for you. Anyway, yeah. It's out then, but I have some early access, which I'm using to exclusively do character creation so far. Stand Against Darkness. At 15th level, the Cavalier can take revenge on undead that dare strike him. I love the way that that's phrased. Whenever an undead character that is subject of his challenge hits the Cavalier, or an adjacent ally with his melee attack, the creature provokes an attack of opportunity from the Cavalier. Oh, thank you for the resubscription, Fledge. Appreciate it. Do they have perks like Lone Wolf? What, are you meaning in... I don't know where that would... oh, from Divinity. Not really. You kind of have a party of 6 most of the game, so you don't really want to have like Lone Wolf. It's kind of a different style of game. So in Divinity, you generally end up with like a party of 4 without Lone Wolf, so losing 1 doesn't matter as much. In this one, there's a lot more enemies and a lot more... so having a larger party kind of helps. You kind of want to have a front line of your party. You kind of want to have a set of people in the mid. You kind of want to have a set of people at the back. And you want to have a like mixed damage types as well. So it doesn't work as well, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here for that, unfortunately. Anyway, I don't want Order of the Shroud. The Star. Ooh, so we get a calling. What's calling? Make a short prayer as a free action, filling him with confidence in his abilities. At any point in the next minute, he can receive a competency bonus equal to our charisma modifier. What does it mean we can? Does it mean we will, or does it mean that it might happen? I don't know. And then Order of the Sword. By my honor. At 2nd level, we must select one alignment. As long as he maintains the selected alignment, we can receive a +2 morale bonus to 1 saving throw of our choice. Okay, and when we get Mounted Mastery, we add a strength modifier to the damage roll whenever we make a charge attack while mounted. Okay. Yeah, this seems good. Yeah, I'm going to go Order of the Sword. Let's go. Right. So we also get a bonus feat here. So these are teamwork feats, so we would need to have a companion that also has the feat to make it worthwhile using. But, okay. Are there any of these that we might want? I guess Coordinated Defense makes sense, or Shield Wall. I guess shield wall makes sense. Yeah. I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on this as we don't have any companions with teamwork feats, so it's just like, we might as well pick anything. It does the same, like, no matter what we pick. Animal companion, the most important choice we're going to make. What animal should we have as our mount? We can have a triceratops. We can have a dinosaur as our mount. Would that sounds absolutely amazing. Okay. I have no idea what we want to be picking. I guess we want to be picking something... You think Triceratops? We could also have a Velociraptor. I was thinking something with high con. I'm trying to see what else we got here. So it does gain +6 natural armor, which is nice. Yeah. In fact, is that the highest natural armor? Oh, we have slightly higher with the Mastodon. I don't really know what a Mastodon is. What is a Mastodon? It's a dinosaur, right? I'm gonna look it up. Mastodon. Oh, right. It's like a mammoth. Okay, that's cool. Wow. Okay. It lets you get weird. It lets you get very weird. +9 on the boar for AC? That's incredible. Also, they level up. Yeah, 7th level becomes large. Alright. We might do a poll here. So, /poll. Let me see if I can get this to work. So, Mastodon or Triceratops. That's probably spelled horribly wrong, even though it's on screen. There we go. And poll starting now. You had a teeny gnome with a mastodon pet and Kingmaker. It made a great picture. I'm excited to see which one we get. They're both going to be absolutely incredible. So this becomes large as its level up. So it gains large +8 strength, -2 dex, but +4 con, +3 natural armor, and gains trample. So we just walk over people. This one also gains large, but gore attacks become 2d6. Gains +8 to strength, so it would have 18. -2 to dex, +4 to con, and powerful charge gore. Okay, wow. I also just like the idea that you just turn up with a dog as well. So it's just like, yeah, this is me. I'm a mount. It's a dog. Don't question it. Anyway, poll is coming to a close. I can't see what the current result is, but Triceratops wins. All right, there we go. And now we have to choose a deity. So I want to be I want to be what's known as evil. So let's have a look here. We could be Abadar, so god of cities, law, merchants, wealth, also known as the god of walls and ditches. Also, we should probably choose a new portrait as well. Have we got a? Oh, that one. That one's looking pretty good. We could also go with this one. But this one fits my evil. I like that. That's very nice. It does also have all of the Kingmaker portraits in here if you want them. And then also your Kingmaker characters. But yeah, I think this one's got it. Right. Back to deity. Can you search for evil in the search bar? I don't know. Let's try. Evil. Yes. Yes, you can. Wow. Okay, that works. So let's see. King of Hell, Master of Witches, and Prince of Law. Okay. We also then have the Angry Hag. Not a popular deity as many fear her and her clergy, who is entirely female. That's going to be a problem for us here. I think what it does is it searches the description, because we also have this very not evil one. Yeah, okay. But that's okay. Once mortal god of thievery and assassination. Known as the Rough Beast, the Great Destroyer, and the World Breaker, seeks to destroy creation and the other gods. That sounds good. That's my sort of thing. Let's go with... We're gonna go with Rovagug. Alright. Believed to be imprisoned in a state of torpor somewhere deep within Golarion, his increasingly restless stirrings are taken by many to be the cause of volcanic activity and earthquakes. His worshippers are known for embodying the god's dominion over destruction, disaster, and wrath. I'm in. Alignment. So remember, with the Order of the Sword, we have to stick to our alignment, whichever one we choose. So are we thinking chaotic or neutral? Chaotic would be fun, but neutral might be more survivable because chaotic generally means we're going to fight everything, but then we get more XP, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go chaotic. Let's go with that. Appearance. We can now spend the next 5 years in the appearance menu. So, very important. Yeah, for this character that when we die, we're gone. Also, I'm just checking. Yeah, okay. We're just seeing what else we got here. Are we a male dwarf? That's the bit I was trying to figure out here. I don't think we are. I wanted to be a male dwarf for this particular one. There we go. Yeah, I want the beard and all of that. Perfect. I was having a problem with figuring out what type of dwarf we were. I like the idea of being very pudgy. Just on top of our Triceratops. There we go. A little bit angry. Give him some scars. I'm actually not going to spend too long on this. But there we go. I'll at least make his hair match. Roughly. Has to have a fantastically cool beard. There we go. Obviously, it was kind of like red-haired. Yeah, there we go. Do you want any war paint? Sure, let's have some war paint. Make it like, I don't know. Make it red. Cool. Primary color is going to be... How about that? There we go. Although the blue is a little bit off-putting there, but whatever. We'll get new armor at some point. I think you can change this whenever from my memory of it. I'm not too worried about that. Voice.
I'll take care of it. Let's shake a leg.
Strike as one.
This is my path.
Everyone counts on me.
My wounds pile on.
Thanks for the follow, XX meme dude.
This will hurt.
March, march. All I do is march.
I like Grumpy.
Beautiful. I can find better.
So this guy is currently streaming this game. I believe this is Co-Carnage.
First come, first served.
Mm-hmm.
I need to concentrate. Not that I care.
I like Grumpy. Let's go with that. Right. And then we need a name. Anybody have a name? Like, that they would like for this? Not does anyone have a name in general? I don't know. I'm just randomly choosing, by the way. You think Mick Grump? Alright. This guy is Mick Grump. And anyone got anything else they'd like to add to Mick Grump? 3, 2, 1. And we're moving on.
Don't know, don't care.
Right. So there is our character. We have a ton of stuff with us here. Which we're going to forget all of immediately. I really hope we get our mount like right away as well. Otherwise, we're going to have some severe issues in combat, given that we're basically all about the mount. But hey, there we go. Complete. So, we're actually starting the game. There's gameplay. Rather than just, you know, character creation. It's crazy. How long did we spend on character creation? Oh, only 40 minutes. Yeah, sure. Let me know, by the way, if you need the game turned up or down. I've got it roughly at a volume that's good for me, but I can adjust it for you. The game is out in about, what? 4 hours and 20 minutes? No, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
Yeah, it's out at 5 p.m. BST. That'll be the easiest way for you, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think. And it's out on Steam and Epic.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Wow. I want to kill that guy first.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
We do already have the Triceratops sitting over here. I love it. It's so out of place. It's perfect. Sorry, I just properly joined. I was revising my kanji. Sorry if the name I picked is totally inappropriate. No, McGrump is perfect. This guy looks like a McGrump. And how he could have been Grumpy McGrump? Well, in our hearts, he is Grumpy McGrump now.
Demons, prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Kenabres. The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Yeah, take my weapons, but the Triceratops, it's good to go. You know?
O inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Ah, just let me die.
None of that now. We need every pair of hands we can get in this city. We'll get you back on your feet, and you'll have the chance to seek vengeance. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev!
Does anyone know if the vampire race works the same as undead, as in healing spells damage? I think it does. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we saw the trait undead on it when we were hovering over it earlier. So, yeah, I would think there's a high chance that that is the way it works.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
Also, there was a companion in Kingmaker who had the same thing, I think. So it would work however it worked for them. Yeah, and I think it worked that way for them.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm McGrump.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
I don't know. I just got here.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Kenabres. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Terendelev not good enough to get a portrait? Just you wait. Just you wait. You really want to make a vampire sword saint that don't have to deal with having healing spells hurt? Yeah, I understand that.
Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet. and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Kenabres. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Alright, so we're about to get control of our character, hopefully. There we go. Oh my lord, it shows up in your party? Oh, this is the best thing. Yeah, don't show me basic controls. Thank you. How do I get Mount Companion? You must be at least one size bigger than the... What? Oh no. Wait, it must be at least one size... We can't mount it until we're like 7th level. Oh no. That's not gonna work. Okay. Well, that's, yeah. You're dreading character creation because you know what kind of what you want to build, but that could change while you're while you're in character creation. Yeah, we just had that. I can also level my mount though. Let's level it. Animal Companion. There's a whole leveling system. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm in. Wait, does this make it bigger? It just says bigger than others of its kind. Oh no, it doesn't. So now we have to do the animal stuff. Wait, does it mean you lose out by not having a 6th party member? I don't know. But I love being able to level our animal companion. Companions with the most vicious nature are often called aggressors. What do we get? So we get power attack. We don't get evasion. I mean, look at this cute little thing. Do we need evasion? Look how cute it is. We don't need that. It's just gonna ram people. Bleeding strike. First attack every round. If it hits, it makes the enemy bleed for 1d6 damage each round. That's pretty good. It doesn't take up a party member slot, but technically you could have 6 party members with a pet each. Oh, new goals. If an animal companion gains +4 morale bonus on will saves, that's what's being removed. We get multi-attack at level 9. Bleeding strike is added again, so I assume that's just an upgrade. Yeah. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. So you're kind of losing Ooh, sorry, I almost sneezed there. You're losing evasion for bleeding strike. Okay. What about bully? So bully gets us trip at level 1, which is nice. So it gives us the ability to attempt to trip in place of a melee attack. Also gives us bull rush. Gives the character an ability to perform the bull rush combat maneuver. +2 bonus to CMB when performing this maneuver, and +2 bonus to CMD when defending against it. Also just realized this means we could never have ridden a dog because we would always be, we'd always be too large. Oh dear. Anyway. And the mythic that gets a pet dragon would be sick to see how Cav works with that mythic. You're just walking around with all of your creatures. It's wonderful. So we get evasion. We'd lose devotion. We'd get bullying thrill. Whenever we succeed at bull rush overrun or trip, we gain a +2 morale bonus. We're so happy at tripping people. We lose multi-attack? Nah. Bulwark. So we gain extra armor. Okay. Becomes proficient with light barbing. Wait, it also has equipment? Sturdy. Gains damage reduction. Oh, wow. Just straight damage reduction. That's incredible. Okay. We lose evasion for it, but I like the damage reduction. Daredevil, Artful Acrobat. Yeah, you know what? This is looking like an acrobat to me. Definitely. That's how I would describe a Triceratops. Definitely. We can make it Death Touched, so negative energy affinity. Yeah, so to answer your question about the vampire, I believe this is a similar thing, right? I think this is what they have. They have this one. So positive and healing is harming, and harming is healing. So yeah, You can do it to your Triceratops as well if you want to. Racer, fast movement. Moves 10 feet faster. Okay, when it has no armor and it's carrying a light load. Yeah, okay, so that's not really for us either. Wrecker. Sunder armor. So this feat gives character ability to perform Sunder armor, +2 bonus. You can attempt to dislodge armor worn by your opponent. That's kind of cool. I think we're gonna go for Bulwark. It keeps but it does lose we do lose multi-attack for it. Maybe we're gonna go for Aggressor. I really want to have multi-attack because it's so good, but Bulwark is quite nice. You wonder how hard negative affinity is? I don't know. Probably depends on what you've got around you as well. You lose you lose multi-attack in a lot of these, huh? I don't know. Bulwark is tank, and we do want to survive, so having another tank always helps. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. The damage reduction is so good early, especially as it's not going to be, yeah. It's especially as we're not going to be riding it till at least 7th level, so yeah, okay. That's fine. Skills. Are you telling me that for a Triceratops, stealth is a class skill? What is this? What is going on here? It's a class skill for a Triceratops to be stealthy? How does that even work? I don't even know what to think of that. Trickery, make a tricky Triceratops. Yes, just get my Triceratops to open locks on chests. Just kind of goes in with its hooves and then, you know, kind of, it just does it, right? Don't question it. I think we're going to take Perception. Persuasion as well, that's a good point. X locks with horns. Yeah. You're going to hate it. I actually think this is good. I think stealth is good for a Triceratops. And now it gets a feat. And it gets the same feat list as everything else. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Alertness gives us bonus on perception checks. That's good. We can get medium barbing, but we get that for free. Blind fight, probably not. Combat defensive training. That could be good. Suppose endurance. Oh wait, does it have the... We should just give it toughness, right? Yeah. It's effectively just a tank for us. We'll just give it toughness. Yeah. Alright. Alright. The Triceratops never went extinct. They're just very good at hiding. So does anybody have a name for the Triceratops? Animal companions are much more in depth than you thought they would be? Yeah, I agree. They're even more OP than they were in Kingmaker. Well, that's great to hear. There's going to be some broken pet builds. Yeah, I immediately I can see it. Just having the extra person in combat is good, but they're actually good as well. You think it should be called Trixie? Oh, try. Oh, I see, because it's got try in the name. That is good. That is good. Trixie and Fluffy. You know what? It's going to be called Trixie Fluffy. Perfect. And I'm randomly selecting a birthday for it. It's now Trixie Fluffy. That is the name of the Triceratops. Perfect. So what's this? Oh right, you can choose its weapon set. Wait, does it have like a... Yeah, it has its own equipment page, of course. Yeah. Oh, we can't go biography, but there we go. Fantastic. Right, what were we doing again? Ah, yes, we got to drink, throw darts, and hit a mannequin. Perfect. It's walking around like it's the main character, and I kind of love it. Yeah, I love that it's walking around as her main character. Right, hit the mannequin. Let's go. It knows treat affliction. We'll have a look at that in a second. And first attack. I'm ready. Any moment now. Oh, we did it. Flap, flap. Fantastic. It has treat affliction. Yeah, so it can try and tend to a single diseased or poisoned character by making a lore religion check. What is my skill for a lore religion on a Triceratops? It's a +1. How does a Triceratops have a +1 to lore religion? What is going on here? I don't understand it at all. Right. Time to drink. I love how the Triceratops is standing there like it's its drink. Perfect. They're so old and wise. Yeah. And stealthy. Don't forget stealthy. Well, this has got out of hand.
Deskari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin.
Deskari's here. Deskari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Yeah, I think I've seen you somewhere before, small halfling. This is the most important thing to ask right now. Definitely nothing else going on.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Let's continue chatting. Who is this Deskari? What's his motivation?
You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Deskari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all Crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. The place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Or Triceratopses. We could be sitting Triceratopses. Yeah, we're not really spell-based, so give me a weapon.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Uh-huh.
Good luck. Try not to get eaten now.
Oh, I did something.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
Well, that is that. We're dead, and I'm afraid we have to restart character creation now, right? That's the way it works.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Kenabres, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Deskari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
You wonder if halflings can mount dogs? Yeah, they should. Well, they'll be like a small size. So as long as the dog goes up to at least medium size, then in theory, yes. Yeah. Well, here's us, Anno Triceratops, which is still here. It's also here. Let's go. Hello. Wait, can I not speak? Because... Wait, why... Oh, maybe it's automatic when I get closer? Maybe it's because I'm selected as the Triceratops? Maybe... Oh, it... Oh, maybe... Wait, what? Oh, there we go. It was automatic.
Holy mother of...
So, there's a slight problem in that if our Triceratops goes first, our main character still needs to walk up to that level to trigger the cutscene. So, we might need to change our party formation slightly.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Why should we help her?
What kind of a question is that? We should help her because we're Crusaders, not animals or demons. That's why.
Well, we're evil. Better get started now. I don't help anyone for free. Pay up or stay stuck under the rubble.
You don't want to help? Fine. I'll do it on my own.
Wow. We failed our diplomacy check. Perfect. Well.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Kenabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Kenabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Well, we might as well stay consistent. My name is Mick Grump.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here.
Yeah, that's right.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us.
4.
5 working legs. 3 pairs of
9.
hands. 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
And with that, we have our, well, I guess our third party member, who also was completely ignoring our Triceratops. Don't know what's up with that. Let's change our party formation a little bit here. Yeah, so this is not quite what we're after. We're really looking for something. We're really looking for something a bit more like this? Well, yeah. Oh, it's because he's stealthy, of course. Yeah, of course. Something a bit more like this, maybe? There we go. That's kind of what we're looking for. Oh, she's fatigued. Interesting. So in my other playthrough that I've got that's going to go up on YouTube later, she's not fatigued. And she's not fatigued because I helped her with the person. That's kind of neat. We'll go for crossbow for just now as we have no other weapon. What's she got on her? A sword. She has a torch as well. I don't know. Maybe we steal the torch. Wait, did that work? No. Okay, move it here. Yeah, we'll steal the torch and go with that. That's at least a melee weapon. Right. There's a container. Oh, put all the confiscated weapons in the chest. Oh, nice. Well, never mind then. We can just use one of these weapons. Cloak of Resistance, that'll be for us. What are we looking for? Flail is a 1d8. Shield, yeah, we'll have that. Move that to slot 3. Oh, we have more torches as well. Wonderful. You can have a torch. Okay. Well, apparently we can't give the Triceratops a torch. I mean, that's just whatever. Now let's go for flail. There we go. That's something for us. Cool. Right. Carrying on. Loot. Now, these are very, very important. These are reses. So this is something that we really don't want to use, but we really want to have on us at all times. Yeah. So that's just a free res. So, happy about that. Hello.
Who's there?
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, alright? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Deskari himself has come to Kenabres. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Okay, tell me about yourself. This seems like the right time to do this.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
Fantastic news! What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
I don't know why we're not suspecting her. She's standing over the dead body.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
You want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Alright, let's go.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Alright, so let's grab whatever's on him. Ooh, he has a masterwork dagger. Nice. Right, and we have our new party member. This is Camellia. I also believe that it was giving us a tutorial saying that we should do this. And heal her up to full. Perfect. Now, she is a shaman, I believe. Yeah, is that right? Yes, she's a shaman spirit hunter. I have absolutely no idea about shamans, but that's what she is. So that's some kind of magic user is all I really need to know there. So we're gonna be giving her some weapons. Let's see. So she starts with her rapier. We could potentially give her our crossbow, I think. She has dismiss spells. Can you cancel spells early now? Ah, yes. So dismiss spell. After the battle, you can dismiss an area spell effect at will. This is huge, right? This is really cool. I love it. It basically allows you to just go, hey, that spell on the ground, got rid of it. Oh, I'm still feared, get rid of it. It's so useful. Yeah, does she have first level spell? Oh, she has 0 level spells? Yeah, nice. Okay. We'll cast one of them. Perfect. So now we have light as well, and we don't need a torch. Party-wise, how are we setting this up? So she kind of wants to be there. Well, she's melee as well. Maybe something like this? I don't know. I'm not happy with that lineup, but let's see how this looks. That kind of works, yeah. Yeah, so it's telling me to use the light spell, which we've already used. Back to her. So, we could give her our crossbow, and we could use this longbow. Yeah, that kind of works. So we'll go longbow. Give her a crossbow. Fantastic. Let's go. And here's combat. So we are in turn-based mode, I believe. Yes. Okay, so we get them wobbling towards us. Nice miss. Hit it. Well. Hit it. Well. I might turn that on for her. McGrump, it's time for you to do something. Walk up here and hit it. What's tactician? Oh, what is tact? Alright, so we can use, like, one of these, I guess? Okay, I'm not really sure what this is. At first level, we receive a teamwork feat as a bonus feat. As a standard action, we can grant his teamwork feat to all allies within 30 feet who can hear him. Oh, wow. So we can send our shield wall to everybody. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even realize that's what we did. McGrump, go. Aha. Nevia got one. Another centipede coming in here. Another centipede. Might need to work on Trixie's initiative here a little bit. Trixie? What's this? Oh, except rage if it appears. Yeah. Nice. We're doing a good job. Right, end turn.
I'll cut you wide open.
Miss again. Okay, good, good. Hit. Nice. And get it. Never mind. Well, Nevia will get it. Wow, she didn't? We got hit for 1 damage. Trixie? Thank you. This is going well. This is what I'm happy with. Ooh, loot. We'll have all that. What armor are we wearing right now? We're currently wearing scale mail. This is just padded armor. Okay, we'll ignore it. Aha, another res item. They were very generous to give you 2 right off the bat as well. Just be like, here's 2 reses in case. Oh, also, I was going to do quick save, but never mind. It's telling us about turn-based mode. Flies. Oh wait, I can't quick save because we're on last Azlanti, so there is only 1 save. Right? There's no point in quick saving. Right. End turn. Other fly comes in. She is a little hurt. She's very hurt, actually. Stab. Nice. Crit. Okay. That's not great. Trixie. Kill this one. That's very bad. Okay. Kill that one. Nice. Okay. Okay. More dangerous than I thought it would be. Kill. 1 damage. We're gonna need to do better than that. That is better, but like we're gonna need to do better than that. Trixie? Perfect. Yes. That's what I see. That was 17 damage? Oh, it was a critical hit. I see. I see. Alright. Little heal. That works for me. Let's go. Right. I think this is the dead end. There we go. So if we were playing this properly, this is really what we should be doing. Switching to ranged weapons and shooting. Yeah, that kind of seems like a slightly better way of playing it. At least on turn 1. Hit him. Although we are quite good at just killing them with our melee weapons. Trixie, can you attack that one? Oh, you can. Fantastic. Did take an attack of opportunity, but that's okay. Alright, that worked. Let's go. Aha, there's a body. Loot it. We got braces of armor, and we got a light mace. Cool. I like it. And some healing items. Now, the problem with the braces of armor is the way that AC works in Pathfinder. So, if you don't know, this will not work. This does not apply an extra armor class. Because there's two different... there's two stacking... Both of them have the same kind of armor bonus. Therefore, you can't stack them. So it would only work with somebody who isn't wearing armor. Of which we have nobody who isn't wearing armor. So, yeah. That's not going to work for us here. Right. Carrying on. Along this way. And... like the movement line that is in red when you'll take an attack of opportunity. Yeah, that is pretty cool. There's a lot of little things like that that are nice in this. Hey! At least we hit the fly first time. Sela's going to stay here. I don't think there's a hold action. At least I haven't seen a hold action. So, we'll just end. Nice miss. We do have a centipede, but we're not too worried about that. The fly is kind of like our bigger priority. Although, oh, Anevia just came into combat. Oh, well, we're fine then. No problem. She almost killed the fly. Kill this one. Nice. That now gives us access to the fly. Perfect. Camellia, we can switch back to melee. You can click a position in the turn order bar at the top to delay your turn. Oh! That's cool. So I can click delay up there. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I never played turn-based in Kingmaker. I was playing real-time with pause, so I didn't know that. It's good to know. Nice. Ooh, loot. Flame Tongue and Rainbow Quartz. I believe these are both just crafting ingredients, which we don't need to worry about. So, is there a quick save in this mode? You cannot save... yes, you cannot save in Last Azlanti mode. Yeah, you can only save if you leave the game. Oh. Monitor Lizard. One of our options for Animal Companion. Which we didn't take. Alright. Stab at thee. Turn-based was added into Kingmaker at a later date, but it was after I'd finished playing it, so... you can't play like games like these in real time with pause. Yeah, well, I can see that. It's a little bit more stressful, and you do kind of just die a lot quicker. But the turn-based works really well in this one, and I like that you can just switch. Like, if we wanted to play real time with pause, I could just press the T button right now, I believe, and then it would just switch us, which is also pretty sweet. Yeah. I kind of want to move up here, then attack. Yeah. Can I was seeing whether I could, like, move here, then here. Let me try that. Alright, that kind of works. We missed, but... oh, Anevia sneak attacked for 18. Well, that made that fight a lot easier. Skin it. We didn't get anything because we failed our lower nature check. Cool. Don't believe there's any more loot in here. And then... hello.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere. Wenduog!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
So we could say monsters like you don't deserve to live. And I just want to say that we're not going to do it because, spoiler, that by the fact that these guys have pictures at the side, they are companions, so killing them would be very bad right now if our goal is to survive, so we might just talk to them. You can hold control while moving to make sure your cursor doesn't turn into the attack action when you're trying to make precise movements like that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's all sorts of little things you can do with it. Right, demons are laying waste to Kenabres.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Kenabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you, tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
Well, that's not very nice.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of Underground Crusaders before, although we did just take a head injury, we suspect, so we've probably not heard of many things before.
In Kenabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Okay, I understand. So what is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
Okay, what are you doing here?
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Uh-huh.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Okay, so you got a maze that leads to the surface? That sounds good.
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here, and after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground Crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze, and even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
Well, if it doesn't, it's going to be a very short game, so...
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Alright. A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here? I assume that the Crusaders brought it, but anyway.
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
So when we were playing the beta of this game, we worked out, I think, that gong is a day. And that then kind of works out roughly with all of the other timings that were given.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Well, I can help you, but you're gonna have to pay for it.
Of course. How about we do this? You help us, and we don't leave you here to rot in these underground tunnels that only we know. I think that sounds fair.
Yeah, on further consideration, that does sound fair.
Yeah, and we could throw in a dozen fresh rats to sweeten the deal. That's a tempting offer in these parts. Help us, and we'll help you. This is very important. Wenduog believes the maze leads to the outside. She knows what she's talking about.
All right, underground folks, you got yourselves a deal. But if you find the sword first, don't forget we helped you. Our agreement still stands.
Okay, so they're sort of in our party now, but not really.
I found
Ooh,
something.
lower religion. Do it.
I am helpful.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. Judging by the style of the armor, the knight is from the First Crusade, so their story seems to be lining up. Loot. We have a copper ring of nothing. It does nothing, it's just a ring. Room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. Ooh, loot. So we can get across here. Ooh, loot. Ooh, loot. Ooh, loot's everywhere. We'll have that. Anything else over here? Oh, loot. Ooh, loot. Grab that, and then the easiest quest in the history of quests. We have found the Holy Sword. Fantastic. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and McGrump feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Tyrendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one, or another one entirely. McGrump's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. There's a bag at the foot of the night. Oh no! We need to go back for it. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slash side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, McGrump intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to furiously call out to the traitors. The voice, trembling with pain and rage, carries to the farthest reaches of the cave ceiling with this strange vision. Why? Why did you betray me and your comrades? Why did the servants of the abyss what did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with his hair twisted into a knot, responds to the accusations. You and your goddess have given us nothing, Lariel. Nothing. But Lord Deskari will give us everything. And there is no power in the world that will stop his advance. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river. And images flash by, one after another. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready, there is no going back. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. McGrump's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is, the person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. So how are we going to handle this? We can try and fight it off with our will, with our arcana knowledge, or we can do nothing to fight off the illusion. Let's try our will. We succeeded! Our first successful check, and it got us experience. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but McGrump is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Deskari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Areelu. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows that he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Areelu's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. McGrump senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. "You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and..." Well, I don't want to do either of these. These don't sound evil, but I guess we will save and protect the innocent. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colours. McGrump does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in McGrump's chest fades away, the edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, McGrump sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. McGrump senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. So I believe that these are related to the mythic paths, which we'll see in a second. So this is effectively just an extra bit of story from that.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Seela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven, but how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it too, the traitors, the dying girl?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it.
You want me to whip it out, Lan? I'm not sure it's really appropriate at this moment.
Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
So, when this says requires angel mythic path, it's actually slightly different. So you choose your mythic path somewhere in chapter 2. And when it says requires angel mythic path, what it's actually meaning here is it is required if you want to go down the angel mythic path route later. Like, this is something that you need to take to go down that route. Now, this one is obviously, as you can probably tell, like, here to show you that this is what you do with it, rather than anything else. But, yeah. There are many, many mythic paths that you can get, but you make a distinct choice yourself, based off of the ones that you've managed to get the unlock requirements for. Anyway, I think I saw the memories of Areelu, the angel who died here.
Areelu? That really was Areelu? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Here's the thing, Wendu. I'm the main character, so, it just makes sense.
Now, Wentuog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but You and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
It seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
I never thought I'd see heaven has truly blessed you, McGrump, but I like it.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Kenabres.
Well, lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
How can I already play? Shouldn't it release in 2 hours? Well, Owlcat Games very nicely provided me with a key. So we could play it a little bit earlier. But yes, it does release in about 2 hours and 18 minutes. 17 minutes. Something like that. I think it's on Steam and Epic. But yeah, I've also I also kickstarted it, so I've already played the beta for the game, which came out like earlier this year. So all of this is just in the beta anyway. There's a bag. You're right. Oh, it had some crafting ingredients in it. Okay, cool. Right, let's grab us. Oh, and we also have our party now. Yes, we have 2 new members. We have Lan and we have Wenduog. We have... she is a fighter who uses a bow. You may notice something about all the starting characters, at least when I was playing it initially. There's a lot of bow usage, which makes sense, because early Pathfinder, basically bows are the way to go. And we also then have Lan, who is a Zen Archer, which is a subclass of Monk, which is very cool. Basically, his main thing is that at the start of a combat, at the start of his round, if he doesn't move, he gets 2 attacks instead of 1 in combat, which is very, very cool. Just see if we have any upgrades. So Lan, we can give him the bracers of armor because he does not wear any armor. I don't think he can as a monk. Yeah, he can't as a monk. And then Wenduog, we can give this, what could we give her? We give her the Masterwork Dagger, I suppose? Yeah, that would probably work. To see if we've got anything else for her. Not really. Well, is this better than the other stuff? It might be. Oh, it's also finesse wielding, which does mean she gets to use her dex. Yeah, I suppose that works for her. Right, and then a little bit of a party setup here, so... these 2 are archers, so they're kind of going to go like that. You're going to go over there. That looks okay for our party currently. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Carrying on.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
So basically what that was telling us is that we can use dice to get across. Select everybody. We have a combat log in the bottom right. Okay, so let's go for Wenduog. Or actually we could go for Lan. He'll probably take 2 shots, right?
You'll make a fine trophy.
Okay. Oh! Nice crit. So yeah, these guys aren't actually in combat until turn 2. So they just drop down earlier. So it's a little bit weird, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to run up and attack it. We didn't attack? Oh, I guess we didn't have enough. We must have used too much of our movement. Okay, that's fine. Again, you didn't attack either? Wait. Yeah, okay, so you can attack. So yeah, it must have just been too far for each of them. Maybe this is rough terrain or something like that. Or difficult terrain. Anyway, attack. Nice. Lan? 2 shots? No, oh, I guess he only gets 1 on turn 1. He usually gets 2. I don't know what's up with him. Anyway. Oh, maybe, yeah, it looks like we're only getting half an action on this round. I don't know, maybe this is like a surprise round or something. Yeah, maybe. Anyway. Got it. Now we're going to stand here and wait for them to get closer. Same with you. Let it move in. You lose movement action when you surprise enemies. Yeah, it was a... Okay, it was a surprise round. Perfect. Thank you.
No match for me.
Well, good job. Our new party members are doing great. Hey, we got a hit. A hit's good.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay. Trixie. Okay. NPC. Alright, background again. We got it. Nice. Haha. At last. No, was never worried. Right, grab the loot. Yep, we'll have that. I think it's all crafting ingredients. Yeah, pretty much just the same.
Forget it.
It's kind of weird with these mobility checks that you can just keep re-rolling it till you succeed, but whatever. Right, move the camera around. Ooh, earth elementals. Okay, cool. We're gonna wait here. You're gonna wait here. Can you take a shot? Perfect. Oh, the nice thing is, with this point-blank shot, you can actually turn it on now, and it will move you within 30 feet, which is kind of neat. So we could be like, hey, move, and you see what it's doing here? It's saying, like, move into range and then shoot, which is kind of neat. I'm going to turn it off because I want to do the... Actually, this must be a surprise round, so yeah, I could turn it on again. That's fine. Because we only get one shot either way. Later on, they might have conditions triggered on fail, like fatigue. Oh, yeah, that is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, at least early game, it doesn't really matter that much. Light of the Angels. It's a new ability. You summon a soothing, a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. You get 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and enemies become dazzled. That's kind of cool. We're going to stand here, as are you. As is Trixie. Windwog, take a shot. Nice. Okay, so now they get a turn. So they're going to move much closer to us. Yep. Kind of rolling in. And now we're going to start doing real damage as we start hitting them with our melee fighters. Attack that one. Alright, Archer didn't do a good job. Okay, sure. I think that's because we're firing into combat now. I probably should have shot that one instead. Yeah, I think that's why it's so difficult. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Attack. Okay. Attack. Okay. Attack. Hey, we did damage. Nice. Windog. This one.
For me.
So what was that? Was that 19 we needed to hit there? 17. Okay. Yeah. So we might want to just use melee weapons. That was 11 damage. Okay. Now this guy's an archer, so we're probably not going to use... yeah, we're probably not going to use melee weapons with him. You can hit spacebar on an enemy's turn to fast forward it. Oh, cool. Definitely need her to heal. I need this one to be dead, though. Let's switch to this. Try and kill. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Very, very not good. Keep on the same target. Not good. Okay. Get your dagger out. Go for it.
They'll beg me to stop.
Oh, we guess we didn't have enough to actually attack. Okay. With changing weapon and all. No. We're dead. Okay. Hey! The NPC did something. We're only slightly dead. No. Trixie, save us. Wait, there's still one alive. End turn. I missed it. Stab it. At least we did damage. Anevia. Alright. Alright. Oh. Wasn't worried at all. Wasn't even slightly worried. No. Not worried at all. Okay. Just use all of our healing potions. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yeah. Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Well, at least we have somebody who can use that. Also... Oh, yeah, you can't just drag them directly. You have to do this. That's fine. Okay. What have we learned? We've learned that rock elementals are difficult to deal with. And that we should avoid them at all costs. In fact, we should avoid all enemies. That's okay. Maybe try and get a surprise round in first. Maybe go into melee range earlier. A bunch of these things could have helped us. Luckily, though, if Seela had died, we do have a reds. But if we die, we're screwed. Okay, let's get our free turn. Nice damage. Okay. He gets a second shot because he gets 2 shots. Switch to your crossbow. Oh, that's your whole turn. That's fine. We're going to wait here. You're going to wait here. It's going to move it. Oh, Wendell gets a shot as well. Oh, but we have to switch to this, so she probably doesn't get a shot. Yeah, Trixie. End your turn. Right, now we get to shoot. Alright. That's fine. Wait. It's going to... Oh, we got another fly. That's fine. And we got a centipede. That's also fine. Seela. Kill the fly. Okay, fair enough. Next fly comes in. Tried to hit Lan. Anevia comes in and it's like, nah, I can't let you die in the tutorial. I don't even... If I attack, am I going to take an attack of opportunity? I think I will, right? Just kill it. We did take attacks of opportunity. Oh well. Still didn't manage to kill it. More centipedes coming in here. Right. Shoot it. Hey, that worked. Nice. Another centipede. Big fight. Alright, Trixie. Okay. Background here. You can switch to your melee weapon. Centipede.
The spirits demand your blood.
Hey, at least we did damage. Hey. Wait, was that... I just realized something. That was a 20, but... Oh, what's that? Oh, thank you for the subscription, Ricardo. Appreciate it. I don't know why it's turned up like that. Oh, you know why it's turned up like that? That's because it's a YouTube subscription that I thought I turned off. Anyway, somebody subscribed on YouTube. Fantastic. They're not here right now, though, so... bit of an odd subscription to pop up. Right. Attack. Wonderful. You can toggle fighting defensively and have it off while you attack and turn it back on before you end your turn. Yeah, I was wondering whether we could do that. I'd never tested it, though. Yeah, okay. We should definitely do that, then. It's just a little extra micro each turn, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Doable. Can we go up here? Oh, it's not really an up here. It's more of a round the pillar. Okay. We're clear there. Oh, hey, spider. Hey, spiders. Right. I think only the big spider's actually in combat this turn. Now it's the young spider. Oh, they got the surprise round on us, I see. Well, at least we're alive. So I can turn this off. Attack. Crit. And then turn it back on. That's OP. I love it. Nice. Other spider gets to move forward. Okay. Can I see my 2 hit before I shoot? No, but I guess that makes sense because if you were seeing your 2 hit before you could shoot, you would you would know things about his AC. Nice. Okay. Stab it. Okay, at least we did damage. I'm always happy when we at least do damage. Try for this one. Nice. Oh, it also targets another one. That's cool. As long as your free and swift actions aren't used in the game won't auto-end because you have potential moves to make. Yeah, I think I have it so that it won't end until I press the button as well. So, I believe that is an option. Yeah. Right. Grab the loot. Ooh, what's that? Masterwork Greatsword. 2 to 12 damage. It's a two-handed sword. We don't really have anyone who uses it, but that's cool. We also have a light shield as well. You know who could use... oh, you know what? We could just give her the sword instead of the dagger. Yeah, I was going to say she could have the shield and the dagger, but that's much better. Also, we have a monk, and we have a monk weapon, so we will give that over to him. Nice. I'm trying to think. I don't believe that we actually need to... yeah, I don't believe we need to heal here. Because I'm fairly certain that we move to safety roundabout nowish, yeah. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Oh, thanks for the follow, Sir Blazington. Yeah, Sir Blazington 710. Yes, Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to, and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends. You can come with me. Perhaps we make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. Lan is pretty sure that it should be shown to the mongrels, though. Lan, he wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does this sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. Trixie's watching? Yeah, but Trixie's stealthy, so Wenduog doesn't notice. Anyway, I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness. That we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. Good morning. We literally just woke up. Is this the beta? The game hasn't unlocked for me. No, this is the full game, but we haven't gone any further than I went in the beta. So, yeah. I think the beta ended for me. Well, the bit where I finished was like just after the dungeon that's coming up ahead. And yeah, we still haven't got there. But the game unlocks in about 2 hours for everybody. Yeah. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and a soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. Alright, I'll think about it, let's go. Don't show the chief the light and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface, I swear it. Okay. Right. So, we are now leaving a location. Also, before leaving a location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you've left behind. I love it. It's very good. However, we didn't leave any loot behind, so off we go.